Hi everybody, this is NECA. Today I'm going to talk about some new Godzilla merchandise information. Now, specifically I'll be talking about NECA and their showings in the San Diego Comic-Con, or their presence in the San Diego Comic-Con. Now, I am not sure what figures they're releasing as of the Predator figures or the Planet of the Apes figures. I don't know nothing about that. I just know about Godzilla. The Godzilla figures only. Now, NECA has announced that the 1984/1985 Godzilla NECA figure will be shown at San Diego Comic-Con this year, as well as Godzilla 1994. And I believe 1985 gets released on October of this year, which I cannot wait to get it. And actually, also Randy Falk, or if not just NECA overall, just mentioned that there will be two quote-unquote surprises in San Diego Comic-Con. So whenever I first heard this, I thought automatically I want to say NECA Orga figure and a NECA Zilla figure. Yes, I know many people hate Zilla, which I don't like him as Godzilla, but as another different monster that's not Godzilla, he's actually pretty cool in my opinion, just my opinion. So I really want to see a NECA Zilla figure. But then this exclusive interview with Randy Falk, and it's made by Toho Kingdom, specifically by Chris, which is from Toho Kingdom. He actually did this exclusive interview with him, and there's some pretty bad news as well as some pretty good news. But first of all, let me just get this out of the way. There has been two pictures. I'm not sure they're leaked or released by NECA. And here they are, 3, 2, and 1. Here's the pictures. So here's the first image. We see Godzilla 1984's front view. I'll later show my thoughts right after you see the second image. But you see Godzilla's face right there, and his arms, tail in the background right there, and his giant thunder thighs, as many fans call them. See the dorsal fins. And then the second image right here, we see a side view, and you see his tail is curled. Looks like there might not be a bendable wire, which thank God I don't want bendable wires because they could possibly break, which is very unfortunate. And then we see the rest right here, very nice, and also the nail colors I really like. Okay, now my thoughts. I have to say this, but it looks disappointing. It doesn't really look too much like Godzilla 1984. In my opinion, they barely, oh man, this figure barely has that look from the actual 1984 movie. Like, he doesn't have that iconic face that he has, those big, ginormous eyes, and the way he, like, roars and, takes out his teeth. Kind of similar to sharks, and some sharks actually show their, I just forgot what it's called, but it's like the pink stuff that holds the teeth. Yeah, like, it doesn't really look too much like the 1984 as face-wise. Plus, the spikes are too small, make them a little bit bigger. I mean, they are accurate by putting the biggest dorsal fin near the leg area, more down. But still, come on, I want bigger spikes. And plus, Godzilla's stance, it looks kind of weird. Like, for example, I have a figure right here. He looks way different in stance compared to 1984. I know 1984, or just overall Godzilla, is not supposed to be dinosaur-like, but the actual Godzilla character, they're a little bit like dinosaurs a little bit, because the back is a little bit leaning to this one direction, but right here it's just completely straight and in the tail, which is very unfortunate, because I have a figure right here, and he does have that back kind of, I can't really describe it right now, like slimmed, or I can't really describe it, but just right here it just looks completely straight, just like that. I mean, it might have a little curve, but it's completely straight. Literally right here in this figure that I am holding, it has this curve from head all the way till the tail. It's a curve right here, just standing just like that, which is very unfortunate. Hopefully this isn't the actual final design, because I'll actually be pretty disappointed. I will still get it, but I'll just be pretty disappointed. So yeah, oh yeah, I forgot also to show this image very quickly right here, just very, very quick. And from what you see, it looks like this Godzilla has no ears, which is kind of pathetic how they were not at ears. But yeah, anyway, let's get into the actual interview that Chris made with Randy Falk. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 questions that Chris questioned to Randy Falk, which is a work of NECA. But I'll just do the most important ones, of course. Okay, let's see. Okay, this one is very important. Chris asked, will you be doing figures of enemy monsters, either for the classic or modern Godzilla line? This is important. And then this is what Randy Falk stated. No plans for Muto or monsters yet. That destroys idea. That destroys my speculation that Orga and Zilla were going to be those two quote-unquote surprises. Anyway, let's keep reading. We are limited somewhat in what we can do with the classic films anyway. So far, it's better for us to focus on all the key iconic versions of Godzilla over the past 60 years. So it looks like they're just releasing Godzilla figures, different incarnations of Godzilla. One figure I really want to see is a 2003 Godzilla. There's seriously no 6-inch or even 7-inch figure of the 2003 or /2002 Godzilla figure. There's only the 8-inch version, which they are pretty cool, especially the theater exclusive. They are pretty nice and cool. But I also want a 7-inch /6-inch one too. So that's pretty unfortunate they're not making Muto. I really want to see Muto, but unfortunately it looks like they have no plans. Possibly next year, possibly they can do it. Hopefully. So I guess no the monsters, no Zilla, no Orga, no Rotor, no Mecha King Ghidorah, no King Ghidorah, no nothing. Just Godzilla incarnations. Which is pretty disappointing. Next question. Will NECA ever make a Godzilla 1998 figure? This is one of the figures I wanted. This is what he responded to that question. Last on the list if we do. Very unfortunate. Don't like anything about the film or the design personally, and many feel the same. Now, in my opinion, design-wise, as Godzilla, horrible. Horrible. But as another monster that's not Godzilla, just as Zilla, he actually looks very, very neat. And I personally don't really like the film too much. I want to express my full feelings about this because it's not about... This video is not about my feelings about Godzilla 1998. But anyway, so yeah, that's that. So unfortunately, no Zilla figure. And also another question that's very, very interesting. Can you reveal anything about the future of the classic Godzilla line? This is what Randy Falk stated. Well, we have 3 more underway currently. 2 are a little more unconventional or different than what you think. Different than what you might think initially. You might see one more this fall, possibly as Black Friday retail exclusive. As a Black Friday retail exclusive. So, looks like I need to be shopping at Black Friday, which I normally don't. And also, he also stated, I want to make sure we cover the original 1956, 1954 in Japan, no matter what. It is important to me that we can pay tributes to the one that started it all. Yes, we're going to get a 1954 NECA figure. That's awesome. That is epic. Cannot wait for that, and I'm not sure the release date for that. I'm not sure they'll actually show an exclusive sneak peek about it. I don't really think so. Probably just a sculpt with no paint. But yeah, that's about it. I'll give you the link to the this exclusive interview in the description below. So that's about it. Tell me in the description. Tell me in the comment below which Godzilla incarnations you want to be made as a NECA figure. And also, what are your opinions about NECA not making any Godzilla enemies, nor the Muto? And also tell me in the description below, also, what are your thoughts on the 1984 Godzilla NECA figure from the pictures that you've seen? My opinion, I'm pretty disappointed. Hopefully, they're still working on him. So yeah, that's about it for this video. Subscribe, like, and comment. This is Mr. Kaiju, signing out.